All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of our podcast, Business Loop. So basically, today we're going to discuss how different form of scams, and we're going to talk to each other about like different types of scam, what's going on in the world, especially how you can get scammed with crypto and how you can get scammed when you're doing basically stocks or anything else when you're doing business. So at first, my friend Malik here would like to tell us, or how
All
you
right,
feel about being scammed, like, or how you feel about any form of company, like scamming anybody.
all right. So first of all,
Yeah.
I've got scam before, like a really big scam, and we're gonna share that in the next episode. We're gonna focus on that mainly. In the next episode, how somebody scammed me over the phone.
Mhm.
I sent them the money. I can tell you the entire process, what went down, where it's at now.
I
Can
feel like people won't hear about that. Like, I feel like people gonna love hear about that shit though.
they're gonna love it. They're gonna love it.
Yeah. Well, like that, I don't know, bro. Sometimes scams always like scare me, dog.
Mm,
Especially when you just never know because sometimes you can like see people and them show some legitimate companies and especially like when so for instance FTX thing like
mm,
you don't never know it was a scam and then a lot of people like them fool some huge companies and a huge like even today like I did watch like this Kevin O'Leary you did watch the Kevin O'Leary interview where them asking him like if how much money he got paid by FTX and how much money
no.
that so today them released that with FTX and then it's like he's like he never know it was a scam and them him actually put him whole portfolio out there him
Whoa.
basically say like them pay him like $15 million in sponsorships and then him invest $9 million in crypto and
Wow.
stuff like that. Yeah, but it's like him say everything there's zero now. So in portfolio there's zero, in investment
Whoa.
there's zero, and even the sponsorship money where him did have there's zero. So that's just crazy how like that's just one huge scam and like him
Mm.
said the only reason why him get like caught up in everything are because him see huge like
Investors.
investors like basically like Sequoia and BlackRock. I'm saying
Mm.
basically see people like that and then just the way how they basically like believed in the company and believed in Sam because
Mm.
they had him as like some genius investor, bro. But the way I watch from it, it never seemed like nobody do any due diligence, and he
Yeah.
basically say it still. Him say it's just once them him never need for do no research because
Once
once
Dewey
the
did it.
community did like okay with them,
Mm, mm,
so that's just how him get involved in it though.
mm.
But like that's how you feel about any crypto scam?
So I I personally like from what I'm realizing from what I experienced,
Yeah.
it's like all cryptos are a scam
Why you feel that?
except for Bitcoin.
What all crypto you feel like?
All
Well, why would you think all crypto scams?
why they're scam because they're not like regulated.
No, that's I feel like that bold to say, bro. Like
Hmm?
you feel like that bold to even say, you know?
But like if you think about it, it's like
Yeah.
all cryptos are basically securities,
Mm.
which means you're basically investing to get a return on it,
Yeah.
and they're issuing shares in a company or something.
Yeah.
So they're issuing a stake in something, but they're not giving you the full back end of it. Like
Or they're
what's on
not
the books?
transparent. They're not
Yeah.
like so they're not telling you what it backed by, or
Mhm.
they're
Mhm.
not telling you how much this value or what the value is actually.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's why I feel like all crypto scams.
Yeah, because like the guys on the back can create more.
Yeah, them can create more,
Yeah.
and they can create more.
They can create more. They don't have to tell you anything about the company. Like the company can be literally worth nothing. Nobody's trading this. Nobody's buying this on a daily basis.
But you know how you always see like the different companies them and say for instance when somebody have like a token or a new coin that them
Mm-hmm.
basically them have and them back it with some utility behind it,
Utility.
whatever utility them say.
Okay.
All right, and like by utility I would I mean like it just have a purpose for
It does
something.
something.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so it's like how how is it that they're saying oh yeah we have it locked away, you know, so we can't like make any more and we can't take any more.
That's what they say.
Yeah, so it's just basically their words against like
Again, yeah, it's basically their greed
yeah.
and their words, and if you trust them to not do that, because even Ethereum right now, Ethereum 2.0, people lock away Ethereum, and it's like basically people are hoping that at some point they're gonna get this other coin that's worth something,
Well,
or that people are gonna give them back their Ethereum.
so what you're saying you can't sell Ethereum even if you want?
If you did the stake,
Yeah.
no, you can't.
Or if you stake it.
If you did it to turn it into Ethereum 2.0,
Yeah.
you can't touch it until 2024. It's locked, like literally locked.
Locked away.
You can't try
But
to.
what if like you just have like Ethereum in just like just a portfolio? And
If you just have it,
yeah, you just have it.
you probably still can move it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But suppose they just call that one just not valuable anymore.
What? They can do that?
Well, if the entire network is moved to Ethereum 2.0,
Yeah.
what value does the previous technology hold?
That's crazy, bro. So it's like, so, all right. So it can go to zero. You think?
If nobody's trading it, if there's not a market for it, it's gonna go to zero.
Damn.
Because
bro.
you need somebody to buy it from you. Somebody to say, oh, it's worth $1,000. I'll give you $1,000 for one. If you try to sell it and nobody's gonna buy it from you,
Yeah.
that's where the price starts to drop.
So like basically, so that means it like legit then. So say for instance, if you have like a certain amount of coins or if you have a certain amount of coins in like a wallet, then you technically definitely need somebody on the next end to buy. When you hit sell, you need somebody on the next end to buy.
You need a market.
Yo, I always say that, and I'm always like, yo, you don't even matter. You don't sell into thin air. Like you sell into you need somebody to press
say,
buy.
yo,
I
at this point, I will willing to pay $1,000 for Ethereum.
Damn.
Definitely.
You know, I never think about it like that. Because it's like, so for instance, like, I have money on an exchange and I have money on, like, various exchanges. And it's like, if I hit sell, I'm just expecting it to just go, just sell. Or if I'm, like, converting it to something else, I'm just accepting that. So you're saying, basically, like, somebody need to be present to buy and accept.
Because you have it on an exchange, which is a broker. They're just brokering it. They're just trying to connect the seller to the buyer and the buyer to the seller. They're not buying the shit.
And they just validate like them stuff there. Like validate all their trades.
And probably just take a fee, just a small fee for doing that trade. Although FTX has no fees, huh?
Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And FTX never have no fees.
Because they wanted your shit on the platform.
But alright, so for instance, for me, because I was scammed by FTX. So if I don't want to be scammed again, how do I look out for scams?
From what we experienced this year, it looks like anything. If they try to offer you yield,
or any company offering yield
on your Bitcoin,
damn,
because they're rehypothecating it. They're trying to lend it out to get a percentage and give you some percentage.
Wow.
It seems like everyone that's offering yield, they just want your coins on their brokerage platform so they can do something else with it.
I don't know. I always kind of feel sketchy about yield, but because, I don't know, bro. I'm easily influenced by people online sometimes because it's like, when I see that, it's just me saying, okay, fine, you're giving me yield on my money because I look at it like this. Okay, if I have a certain amount of money and then I stake it, meaning like I give the okay for them to lend it out and they pay me back a percentage, like them kind of explain the business model to me, like it kind of straightforward. But at this point, you're saying like if I see yield, it's a scam.
Yeah, because, all right, say they're giving you 5% yield.
Yeah.
And then they take it to another platform. The platform is getting 10% from someone else, giving you 5%. They're basically
but where the next 5%
leveraging
go?
it.
But where does the next 5% go? Like them take that.
They try to make that. They try to make the difference. Like a bank. But if it ends up that the person at the top gets margin called, it's like this guy get margin call and this guy get margin call and
Oh, so it's like a chain reaction of
yeah,
people would be like down. Yo, that's
yeah.
crazy though.
And
Like,
if it moves fast enough,
yeah,
you just get liquidated. Like they just sell coins, sell.
damn, bro. So, bro, you know, I feel like you getting people scared about like crypto investing. So, how you feel about crypto investing overall?
I just think Bitcoin,
Just Bitcoin?
just Bitcoin.
So, you would never buy like another like
If I'm
crypto.
speculating, maybe, because I'm thinking, you have environments where you can make money from things that don't make sense, like AMC,
Mm.
GameStop. So maybe if it's an environment where there's low interest rates, you see something new, you might be able to take a flip, but I wouldn't park my money in that and expect to get a return.
Well,
Yeah,
bro, like that kind of scary when you think about it, bro.
yeah,
But yo, it's just crazy. Like when you're literally looking at the fact of, all right, you remember this 2020 boom of how crypto did go crazy and like
yeah,
people like just. I don't know. I feel like moments like that though, like it crazy. Warren Buffett said that shit. Like him say like when everybody going crazy over something, it just
yeah.
never good. It's just never good because it's like, and everybody always just say like to Warren Buffett, yo, you don't know anything. You don't know
Yeah.
nothing. You're just an old guy.
This
Like,
old guy, you don't know. Warren said, okay, I work by the books. I buy Exxon Mobil.
the
You don't worry.
short stuff.
Yeah, Coca-Cola.
Damn, bro.
You just
Like,
bought Exxon, Coca-Cola.
cause those like look at those proven stocks. Like, cause the company actually do something. You can see what the company are really out there
I
doing.
think Warren was trying to look into those cryptos books, and he's like, I
Couldn't
can't
find
find no
anything.
books. This don't make no sense to me. It could be
Yeah.
that.
That kind of crazy though. Like, you just look at the fact. Just the fact that this guy he don't have no social media, though.
No,
You can't even tell. Like,
he's
you
not trying to do that. No,
know.
he's not with that. You get his investor meeting every quarter.
And that's
No,
it.
annual. His annual shareholder meeting. That's it.
Yeah,
He
that's
just comes,
crazy.
he just reads his thing,
Yeah,
and that's it.
bro. Let me tell you, I did read a book,
Uh-huh.
and then these guys always go to the annual shareholder meetings. His name was Alex, the Third Door. Did I ever tell you about that
Yes,
book? The
yes.
Third Door, like
Yeah.
that. That guy always
Go to Warren Buffett.
always go to Warren Buffett.
Oh.
Like him annual.
Looks good. I would go.
Ye-
I'm not gonna lie.
But how do you get invited? Don't you have to be a shareholder in
Burke A or Burke B.
a Birkin share? Like what it's called?
Burke A.
Hathaway.
Yeah, Berkshire Hathaway.
Berkshire Hathaway. So wait, you have to have like a certain amount of shares
I have no clue.
if you
Yes.
just get involved, bro. That's crazy though. Well, all right, back to everything. Like, what else would you consider like as being a scam in terms of like stocks and
So I think options are a scam as well.
options are scams?
Tell me what you tell me, because I've been doing options for a while,
Yeah,
but then you said you've always seen the red flag.
I mean, all right. For me, you remember when you tell me about options, right?
Yeah.
All right. So the first thing you tell me about options, it's like, oh shit, damn, I go and look into this. And then when I really look into it, and when you look at the fundamentals, bro, it's like the same as gambling, bro.
Mhm.
So that's just my view, though. Like I did always think that, yo, maybe there's just more to this than what I'm looking at, or there's more to this than what I'm seeing with my eyes. So I did always kind of down on myself to not for like I always down on myself for like not looking more into options and not like trading options. I always like feel like, yo, I'm missing out, you know. But it's like every time I watch another option video, and then every time I see it, and then like I see people, not only them trading on margin or them just doing some crazy bet, and then I can literally see them account failing, you know, bro. Like I can see the shit failing, and to a
Yeah.
point where it is not guaranteed. If you understand, so it's not like, okay, a guaranteed money. I put money in this, and if the stock go up, then it's no. You're betting if the stock going up or if it going down. But to be honest, why I did look into it is because I did love how you can make money on both ends, and if it go up or down. So it's like that's the only thing that I felt like I was missing out though. But every time when they tell me about it, like me always look at it like, yo, is this real or is this like an actual business model that makes sense? You
It
know,
makes sense for the market maker
for the market maker, the person who's like
making the
validating the
option.
exchanges.
Yeah,
Uh
yo, that's the part of it that becomes so scammy, and I look into it this year. That's why I
yeah,
kind of ease off because with options,
yeah.
you're fighting against two persons.
Why
It's
is that?
not just you buying and the other person on the selling is against you. You got the other person that's selling trying to make money,
Yeah.
and you have the market maker trying to make money.
Oh damn. And the maker is the person who's like what validating the option
They're
trades.
creating the option.
They're creating
They
options.
make the options, and they can be even the broker. So you can be the broker, and
Yeah.
what they do, they can set a price that they think the option is worth,
Yeah.
and it's never like 1 to 1. It's never worth what you pay for the option. It always has something called premium. So the option is like hiked up in price
Yeah.
because of the demand.
Bro, that's crazy.
So you would like play an option. You could be right. You still lose money. Why?
Why?
Because
Yeah.
you overpaid.
What? Wait, what? So explain that. Explain that.
So basically, with an option,
Yeah.
you're it's like insurance. You're paying for the right to buy 100 shares of something at a given price.
Yes.
But what the market maker can do is like you have the right to buy X amount of shares at this price, but we're gonna sell you for $500 more because we think there's a high likelihood that it's gonna go up there,
Wow.
go up to that level. By the time it gets to that level, you're just at break even.
Whoa.
You're just at because you pay that extra 500 just to get the insurance. So you pay an extra insurance premium
Yeah.
in case you get up to there. But if it doesn't pass it,
Yeah.
you're not. So that's where options kind of get sticky. It's kind of seeming better to me. I'm trading more share for share.
Or like the fundamental share
Shares.
itself. Yo,
Yeah.
so alright, so explain this to me though. Like when you basically buy an option and then you set it for like years ahead,
Mm-hmm.
like how does that work? Explain.
All right. So for every dollar
Yeah.
say you have one option, one contract.
Yeah.
Every dollar above the price that is the strike price on the option. So say a stock is at $80.
Mm-hmm.
You buy a 2024 option,
Yes.
right? A 2024 option. And what price option, what strike price you're looking at? Like what is your target price for 2024?
Oh, so you're hoping that in 2024 the price will be at this point
Above.
or above whatever.
More than likely above. Because you're buying, so say you say A option is at $80.
Yeah.
You have a 2024 for $90, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that gives you the right to buy 100 shares of A stock at $90
But in 2024.
whenever. As long as, because the option expires in 2024.
Oh.
So if A stock goes above
Yeah.
90, you can either sell for the difference
Mm-hmm.
or you exercise the contract, which would be buying the 100 shares.
Or actually buying it.
Yeah, some people do that. Like,
So when I'm exercising, that just means that hey, you put in a buy order on whatever
you're
shares.
using this option
Bro, that's
because
crazy.
you have the right to that. But the thing is, something like 2024,
Yeah.
the market maker is gonna put an extra $1,000 because they don't want to lose money either.
Oh, so they would have just edit whatever.
Yeah, they're like at a premium. Oh, it's gonna go up, so let's put it there. It doesn't go up, you lose money.
So who are these market makers though? The exchange?
The exchanges, and then there's a middleman that is like filling your trades. I forget the name.
Yeah.
Citadel is one.
Yeah.
I don't remember what Citadel is, but it's like
So say for instance, like our Citadel, they would work with like Robinhood to like.
they fill the trades. So it can be like you're just a broker.
Yeah.
You're just the front, and then what you do when the customer fills the trade,
Yeah.
Robinhood has a price showing from the middleman. The middleman goes, the order goes through Robinhood, fills at the middleman, then it comes back through. I
Yeah,
forget the exact name.
but that's just great. All right, you see with me now? Like, I guarantee you right now, majority of our viewers them confused, but this is the exact thing that I was telling you guys about. All right, so you see any business model that I feel like any business model that like it it's so hard to explain,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like it's so hard to see how the money is made.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's always something wrong with it.
Oh.
So I feel like any business model is supposed to can write it on a piece of napkin.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's my views though. So any business model that's proven for money making,
Oh.
it's supposed to can write it on a piece of napkin, and it's supposed to can a square, not even no big piece of napkin, a
Oh.
square, like a square. Because I feel like the simplest forms of money making, it shouldn't be hard to explain. But I get what you're saying though. So I know what you're saying. But
Yeah.
it's like the average person, they don't have a goddamn like if you understand me. Like they don't know.
You have to really dive into it. To
Deep
get an
dive, bro.
understanding.
Deep dive. So if I never do certain deep dive and see these trades happening and see it for myself, it's like it was always like a confusion to me, bro. So it's like I just look at the fact of this, bro. Like think about it. Like imagine you see different business models and you see how it go. Like every right now the most major companies out there, they can write their whole business model on a piece of napkin, and they can just tell her exactly how they make money.
Think so? Google.
Yeah, it's
Google.
straightforward. Straightforward. Google can write theirs on a piece of napkin right now, and
What's Google's business?
that would be proven it's not a scam. So, all right. So, for instance, Google business model, their whole company, how it makes money is through advertising. The whole company. Yes, they make money in other forms and other ways, but the whole companies, their fundamental business model is through advertising. So, you say, for instance, now you're watching a YouTube video, and you see, like you see the just a ad pop up, right? This is literally just people paying for YouTube ads, and you're on a website, right? And you see just a ad pop up, or you ever looking at the corner and you just see one look like GIF or something, and it look like one GIF.
Yeah, just click
but,
it.
yeah, and you just see it say, yo, hey, check this out, buy now, blah, blah, blah. It's literally just advertising. So, say for instance, some websites, no, where you basically see, and the websites, they don't have any, they don't, everything they offer free. So, all right, simple like the video downloaders websites or any other free website where a person would see and they would say, oh, so if this website free, how do these guys make money? Or how does this make money or anything? What happens is the way how they make money and the way how the website owner would make money is they would pay for ads. So people would pay to put ads on their website. So that way, and Google who facilitates these ads. So now a person, them not paying the person, or they're paying Google. So I would have go to Google. So guaranteed, I can write this on a napkin. So I can walk up to Google and I can pay Google and say, oh, hey, Google, I want to pay for some ads. And I just want you to run my ads across different platforms, right? So what Google would do now, depending on what kind of ad copy or ad art you decide you're going to use, and by ad art, I would mean like if you decide you're gonna run a video ad or if you're gonna run like a picture ad, you can just do it in a one. You can literally just go on Google Ads and just you can do everything in Google Ads, the one thing. So now if you decide you're running a video ad, right? So now they would categorize your ad and they would put it on YouTube videos. So now once you upload the ad art that you want to do, so now every time you're going to run it and they're going to decide how much you're going to pay per day, and however you decide they're going to pay per day, that's when they're going to just decide, all right, we're going to run this as a 15-second video before whatever specific YouTube video.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So now like it take 5 seconds, you can just say, oh, okay, this is where my ad will be shown. So all Google do to basically make money is just run ads. And it's like That's just so simple in its simplest form because a lot of people would ask like, "Yo, how Google make money?" or "How these guys make money?" And that's why you see some YouTubers them just super rich, bro, because them literally getting paid by how much times people running ads on their videos.
Okay.
So say for instance, like my YouTube channel is for kids, right? And I'm advertising a water gun or something or some just some simple toy.
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter. So now Google would have categorized my ad that I pay for because I'm telling them the category of what my company does because I'm a toy company, right? And I want to sell my like toys to kids. So now as soon as I pay Google and I upload my video to Google Ads, now you're not going you just happen to see your video now on a bunch of like YouTubers, and the one you ever like uploading a video to YouTube and you say, "Is this for kids or not?"
Yeah.
That's the reason. So that's the third reason. So now they're going to categorize your video, and every time a person pay for an ad, and they say it's for kids. So now your video categorized into YouTubers that are advertising to kids. So you see that?
Yeah.
So that's literally how. So it's like, just think about it like this. On a piece of napkin, Google, companies, ads. That's it. That's it. But the way how them categorize it now, that's how it start to become like complex.
Okay.
Because now if you don't really understand where your audience is and you don't understand your demographic of audience. So this is why like if you have a company and whatever product you're selling, it's like you genuinely need to know who's buying your products
So you can target them.
so you can target them. So it's like if you don't know who's buying your products, then you're gonna have some toy company advertising to finance guys,
And I'm not trying to
and
say.
nobody not give a damn.
Yeah.
So you end up saying, "Oh shit, I'm not getting no sales,"
Yeah.
or "Nobody not buying my shit," and then nobody not buying your shit because you just never put that. You never put the exact demographic of people that you're trying to target. So I just feel like this is just how you would understand how a company like really make their money. But overall though, it's like I would just pay more attention in that, especially like when, say for instance, I'm going into options or something like that. I This is just why it did hard for me. It did hard for me to do that because it's like I seen that and I'm just like, bro, like this shouldn't be so hard for me to understand. This shouldn't be so hard. Like, and when I see shit like that, to me, bro, alright, fuck it. If it take me, if I can't put it on a piece of napkin and I can't understand it, like probably like 10, 15 minutes of it being explained to me, then something wrong.
It wouldn't. Apart from it being a scam, wouldn't that like make it more competitive?
Well, that is true. It would make it more competitive in terms of like the barrier to entry would be like just
Very
harder, high.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so whoever make it out would really like win big.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. It's like playing the lottery, dog.
That one? I don't know. It offers you
Yeah,
a leveraged position on some equities and some moves. But at the same time, the premium is where the market maker really hits you.
but what do you mean the premium though, bro?
Just paying extra than the exact value of the option. So when you should just be paying 100, say it's a $80 stock
Yeah,
and the option is for $90. Technically, you should just be paying what, 1,000, because
$1,000.
yeah, like that's just base value. 1,000. You get why $1,000 though?
Explain. No.
Because 80. But the difference between 80 and 90 is 10.
And you buy 100 shares.
You buy 100 shares.
Yo, you should have been top mode, dog. You should have been top mode. Right? That shouldn't be so complex, bro. It shouldn't be so complex. Why do I have to do math in my head to understand this shit? All right. Because that's what I'm saying, bro. The average person would not understand this shit. So it's like, you see, because, all right, this knowledge of me understanding that, it's just from me, like, just doing my own research on stocks and knowing how it works. But the average person would not understand these jumps, bro. Yeah. Because, okay, the difference between, like, the 90 and the 80 is 10, and then, you times in the 10 by 100, and that's how you get the 1,000. Bro, it shouldn't be like that, bro. Like,
that's, like, the base price, and then, the market maker is adding some premium because time value, because of the demand of it. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
So, but all right, so to me, I feel like that's just an obvious scam then.
It's normal. It's really a scam. Because the market maker, if something with option, it like kills the premium. If the stock moves up and down, you're wrecked. Like, you literally, you don't matter if you're right. You lose money. Yeah. So
the likelihood of you losing money
is higher than making
probably 90% of, like, bro. Like,
I would say 80.
That's screwed up.
You lose money 80% with the option. 20% you're making money.
Damn. Yeah. But I would have guessed the 20% when you do make money, you go crazy though. You go crazy. Yeah. I can't see what you're saying though. Yeah. But what else would you want? Like, what other scams you feel like?
I would say some stocks.
Are
scams. Why? Because, I mean, other than them showing their books, they can, like, artificially give out news.
So, like, penny stocks, you think?
Penny stocks are scams because they're OTC, over the counter, so they don't have to show their books.
Damn.
Some of the penny stocks.
But explain over the counter stocks to, like, so I could understand.
Over the counter stocks. I'm not so versed on over the counter stocks. I'm gonna just say that.
But you ever trade? Oh, you never trade penny stocks before?
Not like that.
Well, I don't know. I did try to trade it because like, I love altcoins and shit. So I did, like, to me, penny stocks are like altcoins.
But penny stocks you see on exchanges are different from, like,
they're not the same.
They're not the same. They have stocks that just.
But the penny stocks, them, bro, like, they don't have any company behind it.
They do.
Yeah, remember that penny stock we did find? Like, when you did check the years behind, it did show, like, it did like 1,000% or something like that.
Ship or tank or something.
Oh, damn, bro. I don't remember.
It was a cargo company, I'm sure.
It was a cargo company, yeah, and then they do some logistics shit.
Yeah.
Bro, that is crazy, bro. Damn. I don't know how I feel about that, though. Like, I don't know how I feel about certain stuff. That's what I mean. I only buy the stocks that I use the companies, bro.
Yeah.
If I don't use the company, I don't buy the stock.
So that's another topic I wanted to go into. Like, I was thinking about it today. Like, does it really make sense to buy companies you use, or just because you use them?
Yeah.
Like, is it gonna just park your money there, or?
I mean, it just. Alright, as I said, like I said this in a previous video, it's like if you're using a company, that means you believe in whatever product they're using. So,
are you trying to make money, or are you?
That's the thing, though. It's two ways I see of this. So if you look into these companies, and then first way is you believe in the company so much that you're willing to put your money there instead of a bank account because you believe in the company. They prove that it's real, and they prove that whatever they're doing, we're not disappearing for now because we have, like, legitimate business. So say, for instance, now I use TD Bank, right? It's two reasons why I invest in TD Bank. First reason is I use the bank, and then the bank is like, it's a sure bank where they have multiple locations all over, like, the US and stuff like that.
Money.
And they're making money, bro. Like, they're profitable. You understand? So it's like not just that, but and then the next reason why I would have put money in TD Bank is because this is a company that pays dividends. And then because they pay the dividends now, not only I can use it as a bank account, but I'm getting paid on my money by just, I still have whatever money I put in there, and then now I'm just getting paid like quarterly or whenever them pay.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, and I just reinvest the money. So it's just like this. I would put money in my TD bank account anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't I just treat the stock like the bank account? So it's like a win-win, if you
I
understand.
see that.
But you see why I would. So
I
that's why
see
it's
that,
just
especially
specific.
the dividends aspect to it.
Yeah,
Cause my thing is like you can park your money in stocks that you use, but if we're going under inflation where your money is not buying the same amount of things as it can, like last year,
yeah,
the only thing you have keeping you afloat is the dividends, and you would hope that the value of the stock doesn't go down,
yeah.
because that would basically leave you at break even.
Well, that's true. Whenever I get these dividend payouts, bro, I literally just reinvest it. I don't even do it. I don't even use it.
So it just
You just go right back into the stock.
mm-hmm.
So that would just increase my position of the actual stock itself and just let me grow. If just in whatever stock I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just how I feel about it though. But what's your take on that though? What do you think?
I'm just thinking if you're gonna be strategic, you're trying to make money from the growth,
Yeah.
it would be best to just focus on companies really growing, profitable companies that are still growing.
Ah. So profitable companies that are still growing, meaning like they haven't reached their peak in customers and they
Yeah,
still have more innovation
yeah.
to do.
Cause
But how can you tell that though? Because like a
they're
company
showing
like,
their books.
yeah, bro. All right, look. Warren Buffett even say, oh, like I want to invest in Coca-Cola or blah blah blah, bro. I feel like Coca-Cola already sell them product, bro. What more are they going to do? What am I going to sell? Sweater?
I guess he's doing the same thing as you with the dividends, though.
Just the shore stuff.
Yeah,
But that's what I'm saying.
and it.
I mean, he's one of the persons like I listen to some of him stuff them in the bro, and
Mhm.
it's like when I see it, it's like, all right, so this 100%, so fine.
You know what was Warren's latest buy?
What?
TSM,
What company is that?
Taiwan Semiconductor.
Oh, with the semiconductor chips.
Hmm.
Yo,
That was one of his latest big.
that company
positions.
public.
Yeah.
Those are the best company. I feel like
Exactly.
I don't even feel like I didn't even know that was a company, bro.
For real?
Yeah, I didn't know. I did just think Taiwan just make the chips and then it's not a company.
Oh, no.
So wait, so TSM.
Hmm.
All right, so this company now, if you basically, because you know they basically control America.
Not control.
All right, you know why I say
But they
control?
have like chips in just about all their plants.
This is why I say they control, because it's like, if your phone have chips,
Mhm.
if your computer have chips,
Your computer's Intel chips.
yeah, but it's still like, isn't it still a semiconductor chip? Is it different?
You have semiconductor companies.
Mm.
So Intel is one.
But don't cars-
AMD is one.
But don't cars have chips too?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. So it's like them having so much influence on technology and so much control on what the technology does, like, and you have company like that. You know, I have countries like China trying to take control of this. They're just doing it because they see the importance and they see the value of taking control of this. Because
Strategic.
I look at it like this, bro. I guarantee you, if China ever take control of like a country like Taiwan and know them controlling the semiconductor chips, the US screwed.
We'll just have to move manufacturing to.
That's what I'm saying. So if they don't move manufacturing to the US, they would be screwed, because China, if China like are able to influence their technology and influence phones and stuff like that, it's like, what do you think are gonna happen? They're gonna have spies everywhere, like looking at government documents, like looking at military documents here, and just looking at different things that's happening, especially in the US. And now, because it's like the biggest thing that China really want to get a hold of is US nuclear weapons, like how they structure their army, like how they what they teach their militaries and stuff like that. So it's like if they use the phone, bro. If you use your phone already, and you don't even type nothing in your phone, and then all of a sudden you're scrolling on Instagram and you see some freaking ad, bro.
Yeah.
You're telling me right now that like they wouldn't know everything that, like if you know like a U.S. private conference in the White House or some shit, and you just have your phone, you have your phone on the table or whatever. It's a legit snitch right there, you know, bro.
Yeah.
Like legitimate, you know. With the phone not on, you never call nobody, you never do nothing, you never type nothing. You just have your phone beside you. It's just like a snitch just right there. So I feel like it would be screwed if anybody really get like control of that market. So I feel like the best thing to do is to like I would invest in the TSM company. Yeah, I would invest in TSM company because I hope it prove itself of being like just fundamentally important.
Yeah.
Like just important all around. So like how much that stock at though?
I'm not certain. Probably 78 or something.
78.
I don't really know. I don't really pay attention to that.
Yeah.
TSMC.
78. What do you think?
Nah, 355.
355.
Nah, this doesn't seem right.
Is that the same? Is that you sure?
New York Stock Exchange. This is saying 80.
$80.
Yeah.
But that's crazy though. That's crazy though, bro. Like that's like I feel like that's like a super stock to me. Like
TSM.
Yeah.
So, no, Nvidia. You know Nvidia?
like I heard the name, but don't they make semiconductor chips too?
Yeah.
I think
Kind of
I think it was like a Asian guy who started that company, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw that. Because I always look into these semiconductor thing, you know, bro. Like I always look into it. So, damn. So this Taiwan company, bro. Like they're profitable. They're a profitable company.
I'm not even sure, but I would think so. I would think so.
But I don't know. Me overall, I would look into. I'm gonna look into that company because that's a company I would buy because. Just mark my words. I feel like that company gonna blow up. I feel like know it they're $80 because everything will happen, but I guarantee you, probably next time we look at this, probably in a year's time, $2, $2.50.
It makes sense.
That'd be crazy.
Like, you can't just have that overhang on it.
But look at that, bro. Like if Warren Buffett just go heavy in this, bro.
Yeah, he always does this shit.
It just prove.
He
It
did
proven.
the XOM thing last year. He did XOM and Chevron
That was what Zoom.
before the war.
XOM is what?
ExxonMobil.
ExxonMobil.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have ExxonMobil. I have that stuff.
Of course. Of course.
No, I have Exxon, bro.
Me and Warren.
Bro, no, I never even get it because of Warren, bro. Me did only get it because it's like I get the gas, dog.
The gas thing?
I get the gas, and then I literally even have the Exxon Mobil app.
Yeah.
And then it's like when I use the app, look, I have the Exxon Mobil app right here.
Of course.
Literally, so it's on the front screen. It's at the front like widget screen, bro. And I use this, and it's like the savings I get from this. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna buy this stuff. And then they pay dividends, so it's like. It's a no-brainer, dog. Like, no-brainer, bro. I think I did have a crazy come up on them because I did buy them in the pandemic, and then it was like a stock that I saw that was down. But, like, I look at them that, bro, like, it's a company that sells gas, bro. Like, probably anytime soon, no time soon, until just the EV thing take over. Like, it's that company is just going to be super important. And I feel like once, if it's a company that them really... The main business model is just selling gas. Look at the facts. Probably you're going to see them innovate to a point where they have charging stations and they do stuff like that. What do you think?
I guess. I don't know. Right now, solar is cheaper than gas.
Facts.
So, ExxonMobil is...
Why is solar even for sale? When that's just sun energy.
Exactly.
it shouldn't even be
So
for sale.
imagine
Bro.
that when we have enough solar panels,
How do you monetize solar power? How do you even monetize it?
monetize it. What do you mean?
All right, meaning, say for instance, I'm a company and I sell solar energy,
Mm-hmm.
right? Is it just that you're paying for the
Who sells?
hardware?
Who sells solar?
You have companies out there where they provide you with you know, the plates them where they want to put on your
Oh, the
roof and
panel.
stuff, like the panels them,
Mhm.
you know, and it's like those companies. Are you just paying for the panel?
Yeah.
So that's what you're paying for.
Yeah. So if you have a solar panel and you have the battery,
Yeah.
you're all set.
But that's all you're paying for, basically, then. Because
Just the
the
hardware.
power itself free, like, you're not.
Yeah.
Can you know, guess, like, you're getting oil, and then if you pay for all, like, the machine them use oil, the machine them use gas. And then, like,
Yeah.
so you see why gas would have cost what it costs.
Yeah.
But when you're just selling solar, bro, and you're just paying for the panel, are you paying for the creation of the panel and then the panel itself? And then it's like,
Yeah. That's it.
bro,
The
that's
panel,
just
the
screwed.
installation,
Yeah.
the battery, and then from there you're pretty much free energy until it
Damn.
lasts. It's crazy. Like solar is crazy.
I would get solar if anything. Bro, imagine if they have solar powered cars that, like, the roof,
Like while you're driving.
yeah, the car
Yeah.
power itself. So it's like, just imagine a point where you have a solar powered car, and then it's nothing crazy. You just have a regular roof. It look regular, but the whole roof itself is just a solar panel. And then the more you drive, what it does is it just save energy in there. Like it wouldn't charge up the battery. Like so now the roof charge your whole car to a point where now, like when it rains or whenever it's nighttime, whenever the sun not around, you have like energy in your car, and you
That
don't have to,
sounds like the next step.
but that would be hard. And it's like you don't have to remember to charge it because once the sun out, your car charge.
I mean, you don't forget to charge your phone.
You do though. I forget sometimes. But it's like it's a necessity. So you actually be like, all right, I'm gonna pay attention to the battery life. Cause even right now, like guaranteed, my battery at 5%, and I just forget. I did forget, 100%. Just forget.
It
80%. But this is what I'm saying, bro. But it's like because I'm strapped up with chargers every single way, like
Yeah.
car, house, room, everything, you know. So it's like, yeah, sure, but what if I am just doing something that I'm like, yo, I don't have time for this. I don't remember how to do this shit.
maybe they might have the charger that just comes and
Get you. But that's crazy though. But yo, thank you guys a lot for paying attention and for at least like tuning in to this week's episode where we basically spoke about scams and we spoke about different market situations and market scams. So
options.
and options too. Like that's awesome. If you guys don't forget to like, subscribe, send to your friends, and if you get any value from this, like, just please like you share it to one of us. Comment something if you feel like stuff that we say wrong, or if you don't agree with a lot of stuff that we say. Like, let us know in the comments, bro. Like, no argument is wrong. So technically, just let us know what you think about this, and let us know your views on what you find interesting or not, you know. So see you again next time.